there ain't no stopping us.
Hey guys, what's up? Jeff here again to orient your fitness in the right direction. Great coffee. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why the seated ab crunch machine is a terrible exercise for you, and I'm going to be explaining how it causes things such as disc bulges, disc protrusions, also known as disc herniations, and I'm going to be giving you a great alternative exercise to this machine. But in order for you guys to understand why this machine is so bad for you, I'm going to be first explaining some basic human anatomy to you. So in your spine you have vertebral bones that are stacked up on top of one another. So vertebral bone here, here, here. These white things, those are vertebral bones in your spine. And in between each vertebral bone, you have an intervertebral disc, these more so yellow things. So those act to serve as providing extra height to your spine, and they also act as shock absorbers. And within each disc, you have an inner gooey layer, and you have a harder outer layer. So a disc bulge is essentially that inner gooey layer kind of breaking through some layers of that outer layer, and it causes that outer layer to start to bulge. And that's a disc bulge. And if you take an MRI of your spine, many of you guys will have disc bulges. And a herniation or a protrusion is essentially when that inner gooey layer is coming out of that outer layer. And this is why that's a big deal, because you have nerves that are, pretty much you have your spinal cord that's right behind these vertebral bones in this canal. So your spinal cord is traveling right behind these vertebral bones and behind those discs. And when you have a herniation, that material comes back and it can begin to impinge upon nerves that are coming out of your spinal cord. And those nerves can travel all the way down to your foot. So if those nerves are being impinged upon by a herniation, then that can cause symptoms like pain, tingling, numbness, a burning sensation, and muscle weakness traveling all the way down your leg to your foot, which obviously is not something that you want to happen to yourself. So now let's talk about how this relates to the seated ab crunch machine. First of all, when you're standing up, your spine is in an S shape. When you're sitting down, your spine changes to a C shape, and then more pressure is being placed on your lower back then, and your discs, when you're in more of a C shape while you're sitting down. So that's more pressure on your lower back. Secondly, as I said, many of you, if you were to take an MRI of your back, many of you guys would have disc bulges. So that's two things. More pressure, and many people have disc bulges already. And the third thing is, when you're doing the seated ab crunch machine exercise, you are moving the weight while you do a crunch. So that's even more pressure at your lower back. So when you add all those three things together, what do you think can potentially happen on this exercise? That's why this exercise is so bad for you, because it can potentially cause disc bulges, disc protrusions. It's not going to be good for your back. And here's an alternative exercise for you. So a great alternative to this exercise is doing crunches on a Pilates ball, because a Pilates ball provides an unstable surface for you to do the crunches on. And an unstable surface is going to cause you to use your core more to stabilize your body as you do those crunches. When you do crunches on the ground is stabilizing your body, so you're not having to work as hard. When you do crunches on a ball, such as a Pilates ball, you're getting more bang for your buck. And it's not putting you in that dangerous position where you could potentially get a disc herniation when you do the ab crunch machine exercise. This is what I do in the gym. I just take a Pilates ball, I do it, and it works great. Alright guys, hopefully you found that video informative. This has been Jeff once more, orienting your fitness in the right direction. If you liked the video, please thumb it up, comment on the video, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later. See you guys later.